Hello, hello,
Hello.
yes, it's working.
Hello.
Guess who? Guess why? Guess who? Guess why? Come on now, listen close. We got a little trouble to roast.
What if we told you that your favorite song wasn't your choice? That what truly sparks the success of a fashion brand, it can also be not your choice. Or what you consume, maybe it isn't your choice either. And the people you admire, be careful with that. It might not
Yeah.
be your choice either. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Guess Who, Guess Why.
Guess who? Guess why? Guess who? Guess why? Come on now, listen close. We got a little trouble to roast.
If you're one of those people who uses podcast as background noise while driving to work, or if you're looking for a mental break, we don't do what you're looking for. This isn't a space for answers. It is for questions, and lots of them. Here with me are my colleagues and friends, Tushar Sewall. He's an event manager, creative director, and fashion stylist. And Florence Mensah, professional in public relations and an enthusiast of the music industry. And of course, me, who's speaking, Susana Rodas, an expert in branding and content marketing, and passionate about the whys. So, guys, according to the psychological theory of the mere exposure effect, the more you see something, the less you question it, and the more you accept it. So, the song that's suddenly starting to captivate you You probably heard it 10 times before.
Or the theme of the lyrics is familiar from somewhere.
Or the movie everyone is talking about.
Or even the fanatism for a team or athlete on the other side of the world. I've seen it before. Familiarity feels like preference, and this idea comes from the author Sejong, who demonstrated that repetition increases preference even without conscious interaction.
Yeah.
So, Flo, what do you think? Who really defines what it means for an artist, a song, or an album in the music to be named the best? And even more important, who benefits from this?
Well, very often when we say the best or what makes a product the best is presumed to be objectively quantified. However, these assumptions can be challenged when considering the nature of the network effect markets, where we have the network effect describes when the value of the product or service increases based on the level of participation within that product or service, where in essence, the network effect also creates a cycle where one user grows the product or service due to growing other users regardless of the inherent quality of that product or service.
So, how can we actually define what best means?
Well, the best, when we say the best, we say it's no longer a determination based on the product's quality or the performance. Instead, the best
Yes.
as a result of collective understanding and experience with products based upon user adoption of that product, platform design, and how algorithm reinforce the market importance of that
Oh, the
product.
product. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, for instance, we have uh, the Apple Music and the Spotify, where these platforms hold position not necessarily because of quality, but because they have more users utilizing their services than their competition. Therefore, the customer's ability to use the service is far greater from an engagement standpoint.
So, who do you think is benefiting from these dynamics?
Well, everybody is benefiting from these dynamics mostly, but then it's not all stakeholders in the markets that are equally benefiting from these market dynamics. And new artists who are entering the market, they face sustainable barrier because if they don't offer superior creation or more talented works, they don't tend to get more viewers or more listening.
Mhm.
And then also they don't get more people to stream their music, and then they come like they have low chats, and then they have low income
Exposition.
from, yes, from the platforms.
Okay, so it reminds me of back in Colombia. I know someone in the music industry, and they used to just pay for people to be in top 50 of Colombia's playlists in Spotify. So it's not necessarily because of talent; it's
Yes.
because of marketing
Yes,
strategy.
that is the deal with it.
So it could actually work contrary to what most people think, that we're the ones shaping the algorithm.
Yes, because the choices made in the network effect based markets are highly influenced by social norms now. Everybody wants to do Apple Music or Spotify because apparently it gives you more stream, and then people get to know you more, and then you grow to become the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example?
Yes, we have Taylor Swift, which we know she is the best. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Even
supposedly.
yes, even if her music, even if her music is not streaming, when you just listen, they tell you, oh, it's Taylor Swift. Oh, you go and listen to it because you know she's one of the best. And then
Okay.
also her music is selling. She's one of the highest paid artists, and also her awards. When she's nominated, most of them she gets them. So
Okay. So
also when we say the best, we ask ourselves, is it because of the product, or is it because someone is using it based on the votes? So, and then one reason being that is in the network effect based environment, quality is determined by popularity. Therefore, the value of the product is created based on its popularity.
Okay, thanks,
Yes.
thanks. Interesting. If you're just joining us, we're talking about how industries through marketing can shape tastes to the point where they feel like personal preference or individual selections.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments about the artist that somehow slipped into your daily playlist without you even noticing.
Okay.
Oh,
So, Tushar, you're passionate about entertainment and fashion. Why do you think some fashion trends are known worldwide while others never leave their countries of origin?
yes. So I've been thinking about the idea of best in fashion lately. So, like, who actually decided the best means? Because if you really think about the best dress, best brand, must have been trending, none of these are actually objective, right?
Okay.
It's not like the universe have some scoreboard keeping track of it.
Exactly. Like trends, who says what's in and what's not?
Yeah, like it's more like we collectively decide, or maybe we guide into the deciding that where it's actually get interesting because
Oh,
it's
okay.
making it's marking marketing aspect,
Oh, okay.
the fashion it's trying in networking efforts and flawless mentioned before.
So it's like the more people believe in something, or maybe the more people are using it or talking about it, then it's becoming more valuable. So like how trending topic works in social media.
Yeah, so in fashion, bag doesn't come the best. It just because it's just well made. No, it's because the best when it you start seeing everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Like every influencer is carrying it, every celebrity is getting picture with it. Then it shows up in your feed again, and over again. And that's the point. It just click. You like it, okay, yeah, that's the bag.
Okay, so it's like you remember when I was like back in the days when I was a kid and I started using Crocs and I didn't even like it, but it was like everyone
Right.
else is using it, so
Yes.
I have to use it. It's not necessarily quality winning, it's
Yes,
like
yes.
visibility scaling. The network is doing the work.
Exactly. So when influencers and celebrities are transforming that into something more relatable, and with the social media platform stepping in, it just gets even more powerful and dangerous
Yeah.
because they decide what you even get to see in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like it's something. If something feels like it is, that is what good looks like, and also this is what best looks like, right?
Yeah, but there are some part of I keep coming back to whom
Oh, okay.
actually benefits these.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, big brand, of course, obviously do the and platform benefits too, because the trending keeps people engaged. And nowadays engagement is money.
It's mine, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
So artists and influencers too, right?
Yeah, they are right middle of turning attention and income because while shaping what we thinking looks good, but for consumers it's a bit for more
Complicated.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's a lot of time we are not choosing based purely on
Oh,
what we
oh,
like.
okay.
We choose based on what we been seen over and
Yes,
over again,
that's
and
so
we
true.
think it's our own taste but kind of being shaped for us.
So it's people using it, it's like you have to see it, it becomes familiar, and then the more people are using it, it's like a
Yeah,
brainwash.
Brainwash,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, it could be, but in an individual way, like when something is repeatedly engaged, when you see if it's more enough people in enough contacts, it stop being feeling like an influencing. It start feeling like it's your own idea. You don't just see the trend, you believe in it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you, Tushar. Before we wrap up, let's get to what we're most passionate about. More questions.
Krisha.
Guess who? Guess why? Guess who? Guess why?
Hello, guys. So let's go to the chat. One second before we check in the chats. So in the questions we have Manuela Herrera, 1161. She's saying, should we say it's like the first form of FOMO without us even knowing? LOL. So Manuela, yeah, it could be. It's like not necessarily FOMO because you're not just not wanting to be left out, but because like the more people are using it, then your brain thinks it's familiar and it's like kind of your choice. It was your choice in the first place, but it's not. It's just it's becoming familiar. So you think it's good, you think it's likable, but it's because you have seen
You
it
just wanted to
enough.
follow the trend.
Yeah, you have just
Yeah,
seen
you
it
just
enough
wanted to follow the
times.
trend because everybody's wearing it.
Okay.
So, guys, perhaps the problem isn't what we consume, but how much we question our consumption habits and how this defines what we think. It's worth asking ourselves then, what are we agreeing to when we hand over our attention, our data, or even our emotions to a platform and social media too? TikTok, Instagram, where are you looking? What are you really paying attention to? And for those of us who are working in marketing, it's worth asking ourselves, like, what are we willing to plant in the consumer's mind? Because marketing is never just marketing. Behind every trend, there are systems designed to influence by some interest that, like
Some
Flo mentioned,
strategies.
yeah, Flo mentioned before. And the next time something catches your attention, ask yourself, does this really resonate with me, or did they simply learn how to grab my attention before I could question it?
Or is it also because they are the best?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much for joining us. See you in the next episode.
Guess who, guess why? Guess who, guess why? Come on now, listen close. We got a little trouble to roast.